If there's one group that best captures all the advocacies espoused by the government, the private sector, and the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, it's probably the Federation of People's Sustainable Development Cooperative, or FPSDC. What's unique about FPSDC is that its existence is anchored in its own version of 4Ps, the Federation's advocacy that puts premium on people, planet, prosperity, and peace. As a federation of cooperatives, FPSDC provides financial and non-financial services to empower the marginalized sectors, ensuring the development of stakeholders or people, and the preservation of the environment or planet. All these while ensuring economic viability and equitable growth or prosperity in the hope of promoting harmonious coexistence within and among communities or peace. Reinforcing FPSDC's 4Ps of sustainable development are its core values that resonate to the Federation's products and services: social justice, participation, integrity, cooperation, excellence, and stewardship. An indicator that FPSDC has been treading the right direction is evidenced by the increasing number of cooperatives trusting FPSDC, from 21 organizations when it started in 1998. FPSDC is now catering to 156 organizations and counting. Along with the Federation's progression and expansion are the triumphs of its members, the success stories of people in the communities, and the impact that FPSDC has made on their lives. Spread all throughout the archipelago, FPSDC's member organizations not only contributed to the economic landscape of the country, but improving communities and the people. In Barangay Mambuaya, Cagayan de Oro, for instance, FPSDC established Coopville in 2012 to house a number of individual co-op member survivors from the catastrophic tropical storm Sendong. Currently, FPSDC is assisting the residents to fulfill the potential of Coopville to become a model of sustainable cooperative community. In 2017, the Coopville members organized themselves into a cooperative and registered with the Cooperative Development Authority, or CDA, under the name Coopville Multi-Purpose Cooperative. FPSDC is currently in a hand-holding agreement with Coopville MPC, who handles the livelihood activities of the Coopville community.
Nabigyan kami ng libreng pabahay, libreng connection sa ilaw, school assistance, coordinated with LGU for road network and drainage system.
FPSDC's help to Coopville was through the building of permanent shelters for the Typhoon Sendong survivors, as well as providing them with various forms of financial and technical assistance.
Ang ilag yung damgo nga, mahimosad kaming mabungahon. Imagine nga gihatagan mi tanan, niya sila pagid ang magbaligya. Sana maging sustainable community na kami in terms of stable water supply and drainage system. May malaking consumer store building na sana. Operational na ang bed and breakfast for our agri-tourism. Operational na ang cocoa sugar plantation and production.
To continue on with the next level of support being given to the residents of Coopville for their livelihood activities, FPSDC engaged them to become the first member cooperative benefiting from FPSDC's Hive program, or hand-holding in viable enterprises. FPSDC supports agri-enterprise growth among cooperatives through hand-holding in viable enterprises, or Hive program. It is a social franchising facility that offers standards to guide cooperatives from production to marketing. Hive aims to provide a holistic approach to agri-enterprise development for sustainable growth and success. FPSDC is developing viable enterprises under Hive, beginning with cocoa sugar production in Co-opville, demonstrating a commitment to supporting local agriculture and sustainable livelihoods. Hive has the potential to revolutionize the agri-enterprise landscape by helping cooperatives achieve their goals and contribute to the sector's overall growth. In other parts of the country, FPSDC's presence is felt by different individuals as number of member cooperatives continue to reap the benefits that the Federation has provided them.
Actually, yung FPSDC katunayan yun yung priority namin. Priority na sila talagang binigyan namin na mag-market.
In Luzon, Pecuaria Development Cooperative is known for being one of the most active cooperatives in the production of organic rice, which are marketed under FPSDC's own brand, Farms and Cottages, or F&C.
Yun, ang pinakakuha nito doon sa marketing. Yung loan sa amin, sa marketing, yan ang malaking naitulong ng FPSDC. Kasi kung wala rin sila, nahirapan rin kaming mag-expand.
F&C is a brand developed by FPSDC to carry different community and cooperative products from its members. Currently, F&C brand is in demand in the market, particularly to those who are conscious of what they consume. Among the products under the F&C brand are the multicolored organic rice, muscovado sugar, cocoa sugar, herring or Spanish sardines, jams and jellies, and nata de coco, which are sourced from FPSDC's partners.
So, nandyan na yan. So, yan ang inaasahan ko palagi yung FPSDC kasi mas madali silang kausap. Ayun, yun nga, sabi ko, pag tinawagan ko, yun, medyo madali sila. Kasi alam naman nilang tatrabahuin rin ng pecuaria.
Since FPSDC has been on a journey of growth and development as it faced stiff competition in the market, FPSDC has been on a journey of growth and development. As it faced stiff competition in the market, FPSDC realized the need to step up its game and be at par with its competitors. To achieve this, FPSDC made a strategic decision to create its second brand called Finest Choice. The aim of Finest Choice is to cater to more consumers and offer fast-moving products in the market produced by its members. FPSDC has been instrumental in helping the cooperative in taking off through trainings and marketing off their products. When it was just starting out, the Luzon-based cooperatives were struggling small-time farmers who were trying to get by. No matter how hard they tried to rise above, factors like crop-destroying calamities, mounting debts, and profiteering middlemen would always push them back. Giving cooperativism a try, these groups registered with the Cooperative Development Authority, or CDA, and soon thereafter became a member of FPSDC. At present, these co-ops are thriving thanks to the assistance that FPSDC has extended to the members who years ago thought that there was no way out of their socio-economic status. Aside from assistance through sustainable cooperative housing and product distribution and marketing, FPSDC is also very much involved in social credit facility, where member organizations are given the chance to make their various enterprises grow through the FPSDC's financial or social credit assistance, which still remains as its core business. Among those that has benefited from FPSDC's social credit facility is Fatima Multipurpose Cooperative from Visayas. Like all other community cooperatives, Fatima MPC started as a humble venture of like-minded individuals from a small village in the Philippines. Seeing the need to provide additional capital for vendors and other marginal entrepreneurs in its locality, Fatima MPC was put up. In spite of the challenges along the way, Fatima MPC began to grow and found itself catering beyond its usual clients. Aside from market hawkers, Fatima MPC's client base now includes a mix of farmers, businessmen, and employees, to name a few.
We believe that partnering with a federation such as FPSDC will enable us to at least widen our reach in terms of collaboration and marketing linkages to other cooperative, especially that we are having our cassava business enterprise.
Through all these endeavors, Fatima MPC sees the need to partner with FPSDC, not just for enhancement, but for upliftment of the lives of its members, the people they serve.
We need to partner with them because we see and believe the benefit being a member of FPSDC in empowering the marginalized sector, and also we are truly a catalyst of the 4 Ps, that is people, planet, prosperity, and peace of sustainable development.
For FPSDC Chief Executive Officer Christy Rowena Tetay Plantilla, the future looks bright for their member cooperatives as the Federation has set its sight on new endeavors after gaining a series of successes during its more than 2 decades of existence.
In the first decade of its operation, it operated as an alternative financial intermediary organization supporting the financial needs of different cooperatives and NGOs. On our second decade, we defined clearly what sustainable development is.
During this time, FPSDC began offering other services to its members, like the distribution and logistics services, particularly on selling the products of communities to the mainstream market.
This is in response to their problem of not being able to sell their products outside of their communities.
Under the distribution and logistics facility, FPSDC engages its member cooperatives in widening their business dealings and further developing them by giving them capability building assistance through hand-holding initiatives, joint ventures, and co-op-to-co-op arrangements. Looking forward, FPSDC will continue to serve their members through their various services.
We're already on our third decade, and I think we will just bank on what we have successfully started in our first and second decade. I think we will continue on the work for the marginalized sector of society because they are the reason for FPSDC's being. Well, in the future, we will still continue to trailblaze new products, new services, so we can serve our members better.
As FPSDC continue to look into the future, a future-proofing initiative is currently being implemented, dubbed as Y-Lead, or Youth Leading in Enterprise and Agriculture Development. Y-Lead is in response to the different challenges faced by co-op agri-enterprises.
The reason why we are developing this kind of program is because our farmers are already getting old.
The Y-Lead program trains young people to come up with innovative agri-entrepreneurial activities since farming is slowly losing its appeal to the new generation.
We want to encourage the youth to go back to farming. Also, we would like to encourage the youth to share in their innovative ideas in farming and model this to other youth in other areas so that they can also replicate it in their different communities.
When I was selected to represent Oro Integrated Cooperative for the FPSDC Youth Leading Enterprise and Agriculture Development Program for YP, I did not expect much. I thought it would simply be a lecture or a live class. But the FPSDC YP program is the reason for the birth of my project, the Agritabay.
Also, because of FPSDC,
With the help of friends and LGU Talakag, I was able to organize the League of Enterprising Young Farmers for Talakag. It's a youth organization related to agriculture. During YLED class, it is in this place that I stay. I travel all the way from Talakag to Baongon for every online class just to make myself present up until my graduation. When I won second place in the business pitch competition of FPSDC, I used some of that money for this area, which is my production site for Adlai. FPSDC is a gateway to self-improvement, development, and building a leadership character. They are very open to help the youth be entrepreneurs.
FPSDC has been in existence for more than 2 decades now because the Federation's governing board, management, and its members have dedicated themselves to help each other in various forms with a vision of a leading federation committed to the advocacy and work for social justice and equity towards social transformation. Even after 20 years of changing lives by extending its hands to its members and being a part of the global movement, FPSDC has continued to abide by its mission: to work for alternative structures and means for social justice and equity, facilitating cooperative development by strengthening, providing support and access to value-based, innovative, and responsive programs and services. FPSDC, for people, planet, prosperity, and peace.